And welcome back, everyone. The final map for today and this weekend's coverage is going to be FX Open Invitational's Group H final set between STHack and MVPSniper. It is currently tied 1 apiece. Entombed Valley will be the third game here between these two guys. As we jump straight into it, we have Hack up here at the top right-hand corner as our Red Terran taking game 2 with a very nice Blue Flame Hellion harassment. And of course, down here at the bottom left, we have our purple Zerg. It is going to be MVPSniper. Now, this map is really going to play into Sniper's playstyle here. He likes sitting back, likes playing very passively. So let's see how we go.
He likes to play passive, get the third base up really quick, expand the creep really far, and then just use some good multitasking to shut down drops and just limit options. We saw that Hack was kind of figuring out the early game a little bit more, figuring out ways to make Sniper sweat. But he has switched back into the one barracks expansion, so he's not going to be going for the super aggressive Hellions this time. That's the type of thing that is hard to do 2 games in a row, but I would expect him to do the Hellions again, because it's definitely giving him the early control that he needs to be fighting Sniper. After that, I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, well, either way, the Hellions are going to be much later regardless, just because of that expansion. But the size of this map and the way this game plays out...
Actually, he's going through racks, not going for a factory at all. He did get the early 2 refineries, so I thought he was going to be switching into a factory. Like, that seemed like an easy call. He could be dropping a factory now. Yeah, there it goes. So he's just playing this really safe, getting the 2 barracks first. Going to get out a bunch of Marines. And there's the reactor for the Hellions. So he's just delaying the Hellions a little bit more. And probably just be using the Hellions not as an aggressive harassment tool, but again, to be limiting the creep.
Yeah. So we do see that SCV coming down. He looks like he wants to try and see if this third base is up and running yet. Of course, Sniper being a little bit more defensive with that. He's only just sending... Oh no, I thought that drone was going to make a third, but of course no. He's going to wait a little bit longer. Continuing to drone quite hard. He's got the 2 barracks. Going straight into Reactor Tech Lab and a factory on the way now as well with another reactor. So it looks like he's going to be aggressive very, very shortly.
Yeah, he could be going for that Hellion Marauder Marine timing attack. It's really difficult. Most of the people we've been seeing go for it have been failing. But, I mean, it really just, the positioning is really difficult on it. You got to control it just right. And if your opponent does get Banelings out, it becomes really difficult. Like, because you got to micro guess really perfect. It's doable, it just takes really, really good control. And I like the fact that Sniper had his Zerglings around here. I think Hack was going to try and set up a bunker on the third base again, like he did before. Like, that did a really good delay. But the Zerglings are already out picking away at these rocks, so there's just no way that was going to happen. We do have the first few Hellions out now. Stimpack has started instead of quick combat shields, so he's probably going to time this out, start combat shields here in a little bit, so the 2 will finish at the same time. Right when he's got Marines and Marauders out, good number of Hellions, I think he's just going to go for that timing attack, and we'll see how it goes.
Well, given the size of this map and the fact that the Baneling nest is already on the way here for Sniper, I don't think it's going to work out too well for Hack. But he needs to do something. He needs to play similar to the game he played just before if he wants to make something happen. He's coming out of the middle of the map now. He's going to try and get some aggression going, but the creep spread's already quite nicely on the way here for Sniper. He's getting rid of those rocks so he can defend the third base that's just finished up now as well. And here come the Hellions.
He's definitely been doing better when he applies the early pressure. So I like the fact that he's once again going for an early pressure build. Even though there might be different options which might work a little bit better. I mean, it's the right idea. Keep the Sniper on his toes, make sure he can't drone freely. And, I mean, it is almost up to 50 drones already. There we go, 52 drones. So, he's gonna want to try and kill some workers with this, but I just don't know if that's gonna work or not. He's got a good number of Hellions back home, some Marines. There's only 1 Marauder out, though. I thought he would make more Marauders than this. Usually you see that to help apply pressure onto, like, Spine Crawlers if they're there, or maybe try and tear down a hatchery, etc.
Absolutely. Alrighty, so we do see the lair has been started now by Sniper. He's coming back into the middle, trying to see where those Hellions are going. He does not, of course, see the rest of this army coming down. And this is where Hack's going to have to make something work. Because we do have a double engineering bay, but no third base anywhere close to being done just yet.
Oh, man. 11 drones just popped out for Sniper. Like, this is a good move by Hack because he made sure that he only saw the Hellions. He's not seeing the Marines Marauders until now.
Yeah.
So this could catch him off guard. This is a really good opportunity for Hack. He just has to micro it really well.
We do have Banelings on the way at the top of the ramp here. There is a Spine Crawler, the double Evo chamber, but his third base is exposed. And it looks like that's exactly where Hack is going to go. He's actually supply blocked at the moment as well.
That's not good for this. Getting supply blocked is going to hurt. But he's going to now move into the third base. He's got to position very carefully. Cannot get completely destroyed by these Banelings. How well can he do? The Banelings, oh, that one hurt. He was doing a pretty good job, and then he took a huge amount of damage to the Hellions and the Marines at the same time. And I think that'll be enough that Sniper can clean this up.
Well, he's going to have a hard time dealing with this final little batch here because they are clumped up. The drones are in a bad position. He might actually get this third base down, targeting down the Spine Crawler as well. There's Lings on the way, but it's going to take a long time. He's even using the drones as well. There's no medivacs here, remember, so he will eventually be able to clean them out. But he hasn't targeted down the Spine Crawler. There we go. More reinforcements coming in as well, killing a lot of drones. And Hack doing quite a bit of damage here.
I like the fact that he used the drones there. Like, if the hatchery stays alive, he'll be able to recover that drone count. But Hack was on top of that hatchery and he didn't want to lose the hatch. So he did sacrifice a lot of drones, but it was definitely the better decision. It's a really good call there by Sniper. It's a decision that's hard to make in the heat of battle right there because you really want to protect your drones. But it worked out better because now that he's defended, he has a queen out, it's injected again, he can slam out a bunch of drones and recover from it. And right now, Hack doesn't have an army. Like, he cannot continue that aggression because he just doesn't have enough units. So he's going to have to pull back, play defensive, his third base might be delayed. He's definitely be able to get that worker count back, no issues. So that was a really, really good call by Sniper.
Yeah, well, looking here, he already has 60 drones to compared to 45. He's got 3 bases. He's likely going to take this one very, very quickly. He's got Baneling speed, double +2, and the Spire on the way now as well, because Hack just can't attack him, like, at all.
Sniper has map control. The only thing that works really well for that is he killed a lot of creep tumors. The other games where this happened, he lost map control and the creep tumors were spreading like crazy. But that attack killed a lot of the creep tumors. It's going to take a while. So Sniper has map control, but it's not going to be followed by the map being completely covered in purple immediately afterwards. That creep spread was slowed down a decent amount. And here comes the Hellions. Oh, if he microed that a little bit better, he could have killed a lot more Zerglings. But he's still going to get a lot here. Zerglings do actually back off because he didn't want to lose any more, but that could have been way, way worse for Sniper there if Hack was paying a little bit better attention.
Yeah, that's definitely true. 11 mutas now on the way. That seems to be his go-to number for mutalists as they come through. At the same time, his creeps, yeah, he's getting that 4th base now. His creep spread is quite nice. He has map control. +2 on the way now for Hack as well. But he hasn't moved his 3rd base. He always seems to be behind in it, taking those extra bases.
He keeps losing units early, and he keeps losing map control, which means he can't move the 3rd base over. Like, I feel like he's kind of getting this early, and he wants to float it over, but he just keeps losing these early engagements to prevent him from being able to do it. I do have this double drop coming through, but there's Overlords spotting for this. I mean, good positioning on those. They're out in the void where you can't really drop and kill them. And, I mean, the 11 mutas, you pointed this out, like he's going for 11 over and over again. It's a really good number. It's been working out for him. He can apply a little bit of harassment, force turrets. Sniper's
army is completely out of position against this double drop that's going to come down here at the 3rd. The hatchery's already damaged, and there are Marauders in this. Actually, no, there's 2 Marauders in this.
There's 2 Marauders.
That hatchery is going to die.
That's a good job there by Hack. I mean, he got spotted.
Oh, the Spire!
Oh my god. No +1. It's dead. It's dead. It's down.
Yep, it's done. Barely gets down, but it does get down. And now that is something that Hack really needed right then. And we've seen, like, in 4 games in a row, he hasn't really been able to do much harassment with drops. In this game, it's working out great for him. So... yeah.
He caught Sniper actually with his Zerglings. They were trying to kill the destructible rocks leading up to his 4th base. He didn't react fast enough when he saw it with the Overlords. And that's the first drop, like you're saying, that really did significant amounts of damage over 5 games. But, I mean, these mutas are still... He does a really good job with these mutas. He makes a limited amount, gets them +1, though it didn't happen this game because the Spire died. And then he keeps them alive for a long time. They stay in his army composition, they harass, they force Hack to have to deal with them. And I think that's part of why he's doing so well. These mutas have been, honestly, worth their weight in gold so far in this series. Because they're just so cost effective and they stay on the map for so long.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got Vikings yet again from Hack. And this has got to be one of the most frustrating things to deal with. Even if you know it's coming, it's like you got to find them and then you got to deal with them as well. So Hack is pretty much even in supply right now. He's probably want to take a fourth sometime soon, as we do have Hive Tech on the way for Sniper here now. He's going to finish up very shortly. He's got all 4 bases, and we've seen him play extremely passive and defensive against drops. So the longer this game goes on, the more advantage that Sniper is going to have. But Hack is moving out right now. There's a lot of Marines, a lot of Marauders. He doesn't have any tank backup, though, at all. So it's going to be very difficult. And here we go. He's actually going to go in for it. There are no Banelings. There they are, to the right here. But he's going to come in from the side. He's going to clean up quite a bit. But look at that split already pre-done here for Hack. There's just so many units here as well. There we go.
Good
Sniper
too.
Yeah, Sniper is forced to back off. Of course, we already have the 2-2 versus 2-2.
Yeah,
but
we
the
see
Infestors
once
went
again
there.
a Greater Spire on the way, and I really hope he goes Broodlords first this time, because I think he's definitely had some opportunities to really break Hack open with some Broodlords, but he kept going for those Ultralisks, and it's slowing the game down, because it works eventually. But I think Broodlord would do really good again, and we'll see if he actually goes for it. The main issue is he is very bio-heavy. He's had some Vikings out already as well. As we see Hack getting engaged on again, it looks like he's going to get cleared out this time, but there are reinforcements coming in. Most of the Banelings are down. If he can continue splitting, he might be able to trade rather close to even with this. Yeah, Infestors are backing off. Hack's army will go down, but he killed a decent amount there from Sniper. If you check the army supply, it's not very far behind, but I mean, it means he can't get a 4th base out, which is, again, his expansions have been consistently delayed, and it's really, really stacking up on him.
Yeah, alrighty. So we are seeing a drop going to try and go down. We're looking at 156 supply to 117. Broodlords are going to be on their way very shortly here from Sniper, as his Greater Spire is finishing up. He remade it, of course. Where did he remake it, actually?
I think it was in his main. Yeah, it's over up next to the Infestation pit.
There it is. Okay.
Next to the ramp, but he didn't make any Corruptors yet, so this could just be another fake Greater Spire. He's done this a few times. He goes Greater Spire first, and he's like, yeah, I want to make Ultras. Hey, there's Corruptors on the way. Is he actually going to do it this time? That'll be awesome. I'd be really happy if he does it. I think he's had some good opportunities to do it, but it's really strange. The other games, he's got awesome opportunities for the Broodlords. This one, it's not quite as awesome, and now he's finally doing it.
Yeah, we do see Hack moving out yet again as the drop comes into the into the natural. But he's going to be scouted here. There we go. He's actually dropped it down. However, there is a Spine Crawler. There's a Marauder in that mix, though. So he's going to have to bring extra units to deal with that. And Hack doing a nice job of actually cleaning out a lot of the creep now.
Yeah. He's doing a great job with clearing out the creep, and that's one of the other things that was hurting him. You can see that he is kind of figuring this out. There's 8 Broodlords on the way, more Corruptors to support it. He's getting the extra Corruptors because Hack has been getting the really early Vikings. This time he doesn't have any Vikings. He made a few early on to harass some Overlords. They died, and he hasn't rebuilt them, so definitely an opening for these Broodlords, but he's going to have to get off some really good fungals to protect them against the really high Marine count. That's going to be the only dangerous part. The positioning here is going to be very important for Sniper, but to give him credit, he's had really good positioning in this series so far, so I think he can do it.
Yeah, and we do see those meters poking forward for a little bit, but being pushed back, and a nice split here by Hack so far. And that's actually going to help him out here, because I think Sniper wants to be aggressive. He's going for the Ravens with Seeker missiles again. I'm not sure if that's the best idea. He really needs just a mass amount of Vikings right now.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's one of those transitions where it's not the worst idea, but it takes so long. It's basically the same amount of time it takes to switch from Lair into a Broodlord. It's a very long time before they're actually effective. Sure, the Ravens are in the field, but auto turrets aren't nearly as good as Seeker Missile can be. But he also has to pick better targets with them. And look at this, the Mutalisks are still alive, making it very difficult for the Vikings to hit the proper targets. That's why these Mutas have been so good. He never lets them die. He doesn't trade them. He makes them annoying throughout the game, and now he's sieging down this 4th base, and I think it's going to go down. Like, it's going to be really difficult. There are Infestors, a lot of Fungals, Banelings, Corruptors, and Mutas.
But there's a big force of bio here down here that he's not really having to deal with. And oh, the Planetary is not dying. And now he's going to be in a tough spot because there's nothing really here to deal with that. Oh, he's actually going to lose the Infestors here as well.
Oh, that hurts.
There we go.
That's going to allow the
Lies.
Marines to stem in and go after the Broodlords. Planetary is down, but the Broodlords are going to die. That's a lot of Marines here with the Viking support as well. All of those Broodlords are now dead, but look, this is switching immediately into the Ultralisks, and Hack is still producing Vikings. He's actually upgrading them as well. So this is the really good tried and true Broodlord switch straight into the Ultra switch, and this could catch Hack really off guard.
Yeah, that's very, very true. And looking here, we do see Hack running straight down here to try and get some offensive off, but there is going to be a fungal. Oh, it doesn't hit as many as he would have liked, though. There are spine crawlers here, as we've noticed before. He's playing very defensive, and this hatchery is going to go down. Even though a lot of the bio is on low health, there's no banelings. Here come the rest of the Marines, but oh, he's actually going to get the fungal off and eventually clean up the rest of these forces now. No, he doesn't have enough energy. There we go.
I don't think chain fungling that is worth it at the moment. Like, the energy is really important. He should just let those slip away. And now he is chasing after the units in the center of that piece. He's the Ultras. Now he realizes he has a lot of worthless Vikings. But he's got to... He doesn't want to just throw them away, because there is a chance that... depending on how well Sniper's doing, he could switch back into the Broodlords. Sniper's bank isn't in the best spot right now. It is kind of low. He's not fully back up to 200. This drop over here at the 4th base will get shut down by the drones, it looks like. He's trying to focus down the hatch.
He can't kill that one Marauder. He could have just sat there for quite a while if he wanted to. But we got more Ravens out on the field. The Vikings have actually landed in assault mode right now.
Yeah, how many Ravens does he have right now? He has 1 Raven with 2 more on the way. That 1 Raven does have a Seeker Missile. If he does get Seeker Missiles out, he's got to target them better. Because he did Seeker Missiles in the first game of this set, and he kept targeting the Ultras with them, which is not really what you want to do. The Ultras, without their supporting units, just fall down really quick. Without the Infestors, without the Banelings, the Ultras are nothing.
Yeah.
So you really got to target down the Infestors and the Banelings secondary after that. Because then after that, you can just kite the Ultralisks until next week. So hopefully, if he does get the Seeker Missiles out, he'll target them a little bit better.
Yeah, well, we do see he actually missed a fungal on this medivac down here at the bottom. At the same time, we got a Zergling coming in, seeing the 4th base timing for Sniper yet again. But Sniper is 65 supply up right now, and he's still trying to get this medivac. He's just following it all day long.
He's trapped an Overlord with the Morphing Banelings. He's just dancing around. Let me out, guys!
What?
Let me out!
Yeah.
He was spinning in place for a few seconds, but he's pretty close to max. He morphed a lot of Banelings. He's getting ready just to go break Hack right now.
Yeah, that looks like exactly what he's going to do. Hack's trying to take this high ground position, which is really nice as well. It will allow him to have like a safe income. But
he's going to get this hatch at the 4th base, I think.
Yeah, he is. But I don't think Sniper really cares because he's still 50 supply up. He's going to go into this 4th base right now. And here we go. And Seeker Missiles.
Oh, good
nice
Seeker Missiles, killing a lot of Banelings. Those were way better. That's exactly what he needed to do. But try and get one on the Infestors back there, too, is going to be really important. He never got any on the Infestors, and the Fungals are what's really going to kill him.
Yeah, and we do see him moving forward here now. The Bio is trying to do what it can, but there's just so many units. He was 50 supply up when he started this engagement. And look at this, the Ultra's cleaning up the rest of the really weak units. I think this is going to be it for Hack. And it looks like Sniper is going to go into round 32. There's the GG. Congratulations to Sniper. He will go through into the round of 32 for the FX Open Invitational. Quite a long road for him throughout this group. But that is also going to be the end of Group H. End of Day 3. We'll go right into some rebroadcasts now for people who missed any of the earlier games. But stay with us and we'll see that. Other than that, we'll catch you next weekend. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.